Hello everyone, Dark Kirby 14 here. Welcome to the first edition of a new Let's Play. Okay, so yeah, I'm starting up a new Let's Play. And that Let's Play is called A Hat in Time. Okay, so I think I talked about this game. I think I went into a little bit about this like in another video, but I did say that I was considering, because I wanted this game, because this game looks nice. I like So for those of you who know, some of the same minds who did Ukulele also did this game. Yeah, some of the same people who did that game also helped up and did this game. Yeah.
Good morning, and welcome to yet another day.
So in reality, I'm probably just gonna wind up starting the legwork for this game. Because I have another Let's Play I'm gonna do this year. I think I already mentioned it, Ratchet and Clank, that I'm gonna do at some point. I mean, a lot of people I talked to some of them. It's like you shouldn't tip your hand, but I mean I'm gonna do it anyway. So what's it matter? I mean, what does it really matter? I'm gonna do it anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna wind up doing it anyway. So what's the point of hiding it? So a lot of the people who did this game, some of the people, well, not actually a lot of people, some people who wind up doing this game also did some, I know Grant Kirkhope was in on this project, which is actually pretty significant, and I'll get into why that is later. Why? Yeah, I'll get into why that is later. Yeah. I'll get into that later. Now that's another discussion. But yeah, that's something I'll get into in another point. But yeah, that's something we'll talk about a little bit later. Okay, so I've already played a little bit of this game just so I can kind of get a little grip on things, get a grip on the controls. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so that's kind of what, yeah. So yeah, just to kind of get a little bit of a grip on the controls. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what, yeah, so yeah. Yeah, so that obviously, if this game has been on PC, but I don't do PC gaming. I've never really could get into it. I don't know why, but it just wasn't my thing. I've never really had a gaming PC anyway. Like if I did, I would probably do so, but I don't. But yeah. Yeah, so yeah, so yeah, so that doing this at halftime of the Arsenal West Ham United game, by the way. If I mention that in another video and it doesn't connect up, remember I sometimes record stuff in advance, but I don't always put it on the day of the week that I wind up recording it. So if I record a Wednesday video, sometimes it won't appear on Wednesday. Yeah, sometimes I record in bulk more than once. During the NFL season, I usually don't do one unless I haven't done anything yet. And I'm just waiting for time to boost up to wait for time to run before kickoff. So sometimes I will, but that's a rarity usually. Yeah, that's usually a rarity that I do that. So yeah, that's kind of a rarity that I do that with. But that's kind of a yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that's yeah, so this is the first one that is called Act 1, Chapter 1, Mafia Town, Act 1, Welcome to Mafia Town. Yeah, and then there's 4, so yeah, that's kind of what, oh, okay, so I see, they went with the Super Mario Sunshine, way. So yeah, if you remember how they, did that small reveal with, if you remember Super Mario Sunshine. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what, yeah. So yeah, they kind of went with that, thing. They kind of went with the, Sunshine. I might do Super Mario Sunshine one day. But that day won't be I can't say anytime soon. Because I've got other projects that are gonna succeed Minish Cap, like Pokemon Coliseum and, what was the other one? Pokemon Coliseum and, oh, I can't think of the other one. Oh yeah, Fire Emblem Warriors, obviously. And I have some other projects. Kirby Star Allies will be one I do. Yeah, so I'm gonna have I already have like a loaded schedule. And plus I have as you know, because and in case I talked about with LA Noire, one of the things I haven't done with what I'm gonna do with LA Noire, like I might reduce it down to a case a week. It'll also give me good time to kind of spread all this stuff out, so that way I'll have something that I can pick up and go. And I've been asked that quite a bit. So some people ask, why do you start a Let's Play when you're already working on a Let's Play? Well, and I think I've actually had this answer before. And I've actually answered this before, if I recall correctly. And the answer to that is very, very simple. And here is the answer to that. The reason I do that is so I can, like I said before, so I've got a little bit of already got a little bit of it started. So yeah, so let's say I'm doing for example like right now, like at the start of this year. I've already got the Minish Cap video ready, and I'm gonna do Fire Emblem Warriors. Yeah. So yeah, that's one example. So I'll have that, and then obviously this week, again, it's so I can pick up something right when I'm done with it. Right when I'm done with this one, I can move on to something else. And I was looking forward to this game too. It's like a cute little there's other platformers I want to play too. Super Lucky's Tale looks really good. I'm gonna look into that too. That looks pretty good. Yeah, and I've always been a sucker for platform games. I'm not even gonna front about that. Okay, we're gonna grab that. Yeah, so the yarn is kind of how you make more hats. From what I've discovered, I've watched people play this already. Some people got it on PC early. I waited my normal turn like everyone else who wanted to play it on console, because I'm more of a console guy. I always have been. Like PC gaming has really never been my shtick. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, it's never been my stick. It's never appealed to me that much. So yeah, I'm just doing this while oh, you're a jerk. No, forget it. Right. Can I? No. Forget him. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna move on from this. Yeah, so I might do like one of a few games just to kind of get the game, just for legwork's sakes. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, I might do that for like legwork's sake. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm gonna do. You can talk to some of these guys. You can bash them too. Like I said, I've already played it a little bit, but and there was another question I was asked before during one of my subscriber talks, like the Q&As I did, is why do I abandon Let's Play? Sometimes I get into a mood of playing a game, but I never wind up finishing it. I do honestly put my best attempt into finishing every game that I Let's Play. I will say that much. I will put my best foot forward into any game. Like, that's what I'll do. Because I will put my best foot into every game that I can. Like I'm not just gonna put a game. I'm not just gonna Yeah, I'm not gonna let's play a game, but or not finish it. But I usually will try to finish every game I start. Like I usually do, but whether or not sometimes I just sometimes I lose. I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes I lose interest. Like I can get so interested into a game, but sometimes it just, for whatever reason, I just don't wind up finishing that game. And it's not because I don't want to finish the game. I do want to finish every game. It's just like I said, sometimes my interest is drawn to other areas. Like with Yoshi's Woolly World, for example. I started to like playing that, but it's like one of those games that I liked it, but I never really got into it. You know what I mean? Like one of those games that you can get into but not be fully into the project. Okay, and there's also badges for abilities and such. I'll get more into that later. You can also buy a badge like that. Yeah. Yeah, so that's kind of what okay, you're gonna go, so I think a cutscene's about to, yep. Yeah, I've already played the legwork into this.
Hey you! Down
which
there.
is why
Don't think I didn't see you stalking me.
yeah, so that's kind of what,
Us
yeah.
kids should stick together, not
Yeah.
stalk one another. I mean, Mafia Town can
Yeah,
be a
so
really
this is,
dangerous place. So what'd you say?
Yeah, so this,
Wanna join my little rebellion?
so yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
did you have anything to do with
Yeah.
the junk falling from the sky?
Yeah, so that's what, yeah.
Yikes! Looks like you've got a lot
Yeah,
of
so
cleaning
that's what,
to do, huh?
yeah.
Tell you what, come up
Yeah.
here and I can show you where some of your junk
Yeah.
landed.
Yeah, so that's gonna be, yeah. Yeah, so that's gonna be kind of what, yeah, that's gonna be, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so that's gonna be, yeah, so that's kind of how, yeah, that's kind of, like, that's a little bit of a piece of how how I work things. That's just the way I've always done it with this channel. Is that I've always done it that way. That's just it's my preference, really. But, yeah.
Hey, I think one of your junk
So, yeah, that's my whole preference on it.
Messed it up real
Yeah.
good.
So that's kind of kind of a
Just
preference point that I
avoid
have.
making eye contact with the Mafia and you'll
Yeah.
be
So
fine.
that's just one way I just like to do things. But I've always really done it that way. I will admit, in the run through, like the small run through I did wind up dying because of those birds, because I wasn't sure how to attack. I really didn't know how to do that, so I kind of had to I had to acquaint myself with that a little bit. Yeah. 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 Okay, so now we have an established weapon. You need to get over here. You need to give me that hourglass. I need. All right, so yeah. Yeah, so that's kind of like how you like again. That's probably a Mario inspiration thing. Oh, I kind of like that white screen. It kind of just it's flashy. Kind of just put it on the logo. I might use that for I might use that as a thumbnail. That's a really good. That's a good picture. I like that. Yeah, I like that. I actually like that a lot, actually. But yeah, I might use that as my as a thumbnail. That's the thing I like about that. Yeah. So yeah, we've unlocked that. So this is kind of how you get around all the different areas. Yeah. So that's kind of how we're gonna. Yeah, that's kind of how that works. All right. So yeah, we're gonna drop this one here, I guess. So I guess with that, this has been Dark Kirby 14. We'll see you next time on more Hat in Time.